Now it's UAE-based kind of news. Now, the first one is Gulf Air. Today, 66 pilots were terminated, 122 crew as well. They're only going to keep Bahraini crews and pilots, and government is paying Bahraini salaries, all staff from now, month-on-month contracts. So this is from Gulf Air. This is Bahrain. Next one. This one I got from somebody who has worked for BR Shetty, kept the person's name hidden. This is what the person says. Like I tell you, do your homework, find out if it's true or false. Here, BR Shetty's company is Neopharma. Past 4 months, not given salary, but every day running as usual. Getting leave for 1 day is difficult. Without salary, how long can we work? They are terminating the people without anything. No settlement. Last 4 months salary due. As I'm working here more than a decade, nothing to go means what? Settlement leave. What about 4 months? Salary of 4 months. Neopharma running now. Seema Shetty. Okay, I guess that's the daughter of BR Shetty. Her daughter, but unofficially. What hope? We don't know. We will get salary. One of my friends went to labor court. She filed the case. She filled the case, but no use. Government has frozen their accounts. From court side, nothing came positive, but we'll check more months because my daughter's education here, so I'm keeping quiet. Ask your friends to do good things, please. Not only one friend, more complaints went, but court, no answer. If the government supports BR Shetty, why do we have to suffer? If government dislikes him, why do we have to suffer? Why running their company? Imagine why. Not only this, my suffer, 300 people are facing the same. I'm expecting only from you to get good things. If not, message me, no. So that's it. What can I do apart from just share this news? And I genuinely hope that you get 4 months salary is not a joke, man. And especially people live month to month. Okay, that's not the only news. This one, you would see it. It was filed on September 9th, 2020. Unpaid staff of Dubai hotel struggle to survive. This was, the Ambassador Hotel. This was a landmark. It was set up almost 50 years ago by Dubai Sheikh Rashid bin Saeed Al Maktoum. So I just hope these employees get their staff. They have not been paid for over a year. Just imagine that. It's bloody crazy. Talking of UAE, well, I don't know when UAE will stop bullshitting and doing its nonsense. It says, look, new shopping mall, the size of 11 football fields coming up in Dubai. It's going to be a retail destination. Silicon Central will also include 9,000 square feet of hypermarket, 7,800 square feet of department store, along with 35,000 array of shopping malls. It's going to be an utter failure. This is just bullshit. I'll just tell you, very simple. If you think what I'm saying is wrong, go to, very simple, okay? Go to Burjuman. Go to the food court. Tell me how many people you see. Go to Wafi. Check the shopping mall. Tell me how many people you see. Go to Arabian Mall. Tell me how many people you see. Go to Mall of the Emirates. Tell me how many people you see. And go to this one. This is, I think, Mirdif shopping mall. Go there. Tell me how many people you see. The only shopping mall people go to is I think City Center, because it's right in the dab in the center. It's like a main area. And the other area which I think people go to is Dubai Mall. So how many malls can you go to? How many places can you go? In fact, how much of shopping can you do? You just get free once a week. And then once a week, you want to spend with your family. So people go to these shopping malls because, okay, we can go to a restaurant. We can go for a movie. We can go a little bit of shopping. We can go for a little bit of walk because it's fucking hot outside. So we can at least walk, have exercise in a shopping mall. And then we'll go home. And on top of that, you have fucking traffic. So you have only 1 day to spend with your family. So who the fuck is going to come? Now, for a 35,000 fucking square feet, where are the fucking tourists, man? And even if there are tourists, if a tourist comes, he comes to UAE not for fucking just shopping. And it's not cheap. Okay, it's not cheap to shop in Dubai. Yes, there are special offers, but those are not branded items. And yes, there are a lot of fakes and duplicates. So, okay, a person comes to shop. Do you think the person will travel thousands of kilometers to shop and only shop? And shop how many places? I mean, if you don't have to look very far. Go to United States, check what is happening with shopping malls. They are dying. People are fed up of this shit. This is another fucking joke. I don't know who the fuck comes up with this. I don't know who's going to fall for all this nonsense. People who are working in UAE, they only go to shopping mall once a week, as far as I know. Yes, there are rich people. Yes, luxury brands make money. But you need a small space for luxury brands to make money, not a fucking such a big place. And just the air conditioning, just the lighting, the retail space cannot handle it. I don't know. Me, I say this is bullshit. This is a fucking bullshit. How many places will it? In fact, the only shopping malls I used to go to was, Dera City Center and Dubai Mall. Those are the only two shopping malls I went. Never went to any other fucking shopping mall. I mean, how many shopping malls can you go to? At least this is what I see. And as far as I know, retail outlets are suffering. Okay. Let's move on to the next news. You must have, many people were always asking, oh, UAE made peace with Israel. Wow, amazing, this and that. See, what I told you, it's a political fucking game. Okay, for those who are still talking of UAE making peace with Israel, let me tell you, it's not UAE that made peace with Israel, and it's not Israel that was looking to make peace with UAE. It is because US wanted it. And why did US want it? It's only because the re-election is coming up. It's only because of that. Like US, Donald Trump made so-called peace with North Korea. What the fuck happened? Nothing fucking happened. He made peace with so-called China. What the fuck happened? Nothing fucking happened. Whatever he's doing is just for show, applause, get some points. Nothing happens. Now he made peace with, he made, because re-election is coming. Israel, just let's play the game. Because I scratch your balls, you scratch mine. Not back. I scratch your balls, you scratch mine. And UAE needs fucking money. It needs fuckload of money. It needs technology. It needs spy stuff and all that. So they just told UAE, play along. You don't have a choice. So UAE said, okay, fine. Will you give me some benefit? Yeah, we'll take care of you. Don't fucking worry. Okay. It's a game of politics. And the proof of this is Trump being nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize for brokering a Israel-UAE deal. Do you think he gives a fuck about Nobel Peace Prize? No, he gives a fuck about it. Trust me, he gives a fuck about it. He doesn't give two fucks about any fucking award. He didn't give a fuck about NATO. He didn't give a fuck about that. He only is a businessman. He only cares about US. US cares about only US. Like Israel cares about only Israel. They don't give a fuck about UAE. So, why is he talking about, and Norwegian MP, what's his name? Christian Trybring Gidijidi, whatever fucking his name is. Yeah. Trump must have called him, nominate me. Yes, sir, I'll do that. Nominated him. He'll get a peace prize. It helps in the fucking elections because he wants to show that he is an aggressive personality. See, Putin, why does Putin show himself without his shirt? To show guts and power. Why does Narendra Modi come out and, show this and hold hands and hug the Arabs? To show it's a political fucking game. When the fuck you guys will understand? You're fucking dumb. If you believe, so much of love is there. And here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. UAE is doing it for its vested interests also. UAE is not fucking dumb. It needs to survive. It needs fucking cash. It needs, new partners. It realized these people don't, the Muslim Brotherhood or it's not benefiting me. Fuck you. I'll make friends with you. It's business. It's politics. So there's nothing wrong. And the best proof of this is, you see the previous 16th August 2020, UAE Israel firms sign agreement on coronavirus R&D. It's for business. It's not for charity. The best news is one which was not shared is Israeli Prime Minister Cohen sees trade with UAE at $4 billion a year, which is money, which is good. It's good for Israel. It's good for UAE. I have nothing against it. So I want you to keep in mind that this is fucking business. It's a game. And that's how it is. Okay. So stop assuming, it's so much of love and all. Okay. On the lighter side, I would just say that I feel neither UAE nor Israel knows what the fuck is happening and what the fuck they're supposed to do. You remember there was a video circulating of an Arab talking to, I think it was Israel minister. I mean, the way they were talking is as if they are both masturbating to each other. Like, oh, so sweet, I love you. Oh. And the Israeli counter, I don't know, Israel means, oh, wallahi, and the Arab guy, oh, it was like as if two gay lovers are, I love you. And other one, oh, kuchiku, kuchiku. What the fuck is that, man? What? It's it's like me saying, I love my wife. I'm bringing my I'm eating into a fucking face. What the fuck is that, man? It's better to watch a fucking porno than to see this fucking fake orgasm. Even fake orgasm, that is much more exciting than to see this. Fucking, just fucking fake. So, speaking about the nonsense I was saying, you see this website, it says Israeli company makes history with flag waving photo shoot in UAE. So I was like, oh wow, okay, they have done something, maybe the ministers from both the country are holding the flags. When I saw the fucking article, it's two girls waving the flags. And waving the flags means putting it near their ass or like this. I'm like, what? And then when I saw what they are wearing, I was like, what the fuck are they wearing? They are wearing fucking, what you wear when you go to bed, pajamas. So what the fuck is this? And then, when I read it, it seems the Israeli brand has made history by shooting the first Israeli fashion advert in UAE. So I was like, Israeli brand, what fucking brand is this? And when I read it, the shoot was for Fix. So I was like, okay, maybe some tools or something that they want, okay, hardware. And then Fix is a brand that specializes in lingerie. Okay, let me understand this. You want to show the world how much you value the relationship by associating the flag of the country, the identity of the country, with a lingerie. Okay, to make you understand, for those who are saying, oh, Loy, that's okay, to make you understand, it's like me saying, I will make a relationship with you, okay, and to show pride in that country, to show pride of your culture and your country, I'm going to associate your country's flag, your country's name with this. This is my underwear. It's around, I think, 6 years old. I've not worn this. I don't know. I just found it. I has to buy this cheap underwears and Sarja. Please don't start getting fantasies and wet dreams looking at my underwear. I know it's a small because it's small. Okay. So this is my underwear. You can see. Please enjoy. Okay, look. So this is my underwear, cheap underwear. You can see. It's material. You can feel it. So I'll put your flag here. Okay, I'll put your flag here, and I'll put king, your government representative face here. Here. So when I put my most precious family jewels, that is so valuable. When I put my balls and they're resting, they will rest on your face here, here, here. And where my bum hole is there I can put maybe your flag. So whenever the gas passes, it shows that the the breath of life filtered through your flag. So I'm pretty sure if I were to tell you that this is my underwear, you would find it offensive. But you'll say, Lloyd, this is so cheap, man. This is just less than $50 underwear. This Chetty, in India, you call it Chetty. Okay? This Chetty is cheap. Okay, fine. Okay, let me give you a premium underwear. Giordano. This is a Giordano, which I have not worn also for some time. I think I washed it. I washed it? Yeah, I washed it. Okay. It's a Giordano underwear. See, Giordano, branded underwear. Chetty. Okay? So in this Giordano underwear. Now, if you didn't feel disgusted watching my own underwear, if you felt, sorry, not if you didn't feel, if you didn't feel means something is wrong with you. If you felt disgusted, me showing this underwear. Shouldn't the country even use its fucking common sense? Where, blood and susu and caca shit comes out. That cloth that covers that area, that brand is going to hold our flag. Eh? No? Better than that, no? I'll tell you, better than that. Just do this. This one. Much better. I'll tell you, more effective branding. You can do this. I'm really giving you. You can do this. So say you can. I look like Bane. I look like Bane. You know Bane, that Batman. Or maybe you can even use it as oxygen. See, I can't see. See how disgusted you must be feeling to see me put my hand. Anyway, it smells of lavender because washed it many times before I did this. I didn't want to die, So see, it looks like one of those DC Marvel characters. Actually, I look like one of those, Aquaman kind of characters. So this would be more creative. And you could put, maybe one country's flag here and one country's flag. Or you can put the king or some country's king or government figure here. This would be much better. Ish, what the fuck? So if you felt disgusted with this, shouldn't a country feel disgusted with an underwear, with a bra and panty? What the fuck are you guys doing, man? If I was the ruler of a country, if I was the government, I would say Rolex, fine. Rolls Royce, fine. What the fuck is that? Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton. I used to call it Louis Vuitton those days because I didn't know it was Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton. I was not sophisticated. I said Louis Vuitton. Okay. The Louis Vuitton brand, if you have it, fine. But what? Chetty brand, man. And that also fixed. Where is your fucking, forget shame. Where the fuck is your common sense? Better than that, why don't you fucking why don't you come for a condom ad or put a dildo ad? That makes much more sense. You could say, we are entering the new era. So you can show, show a sex toy where you can have one country's flag there and you can put yours as entering new markets. You can show that your flag color on the dildo entering and show as if the other one is sex toy that has an asshole entering the new markets. That would be much more creative. Yeah. I mean, what is preventing you from coming up with a tampon ad or a fucking diaper, female diaper ad? What the fuck is wrong with you people, man? Just don't fucking understand who the fuck approves all this. And some girl wearing pajamas and fuck it. In fact, you check Pornhub, maybe you'll see porn, UAE Israel peace. They will show two people fucking each other. That at least would be more exciting than this shit. I don't know. Personally speaking, I just feel this so fucking stupid. Have fucking class. Show a fucking, okay, if you show, even if you had, let's say, a Nintendo gaming device or a smartphone, let's say the Apple diamond encrusted half Israeli, half UAE flag with the diamond, fine, I would be like, wow. Or you had an iPad limited series, or you had a Rolls Royce, half Israeli, half, or you had a number plate with half Israeli. Fine, I would say that is fucking classy move, smart move. Or you had limited editions, headphones, or even a shirt. Fuck, even a fucking shirt, man. Your fucking underwear. Yandada. Malayali say yandada, yanda, wanda pandu. Chamba tandu. Panda punda, ugu. Fuck. That's as far as my Malayalam goes. Yennada. Indevido. Your brain in a kundi? Fuck. Okay. Yapadamanda. Bundu. Evident. Podapati. Nari. Tendi. Kundi. Chanda. Finished. That's as far as that ranting goes. Okay, anyway, apart from that, the other things that I wanted to share with you is I got this gentleman who sent me, I have a shop in Abu Dhabi. I called the PRO of the building for discounts. He said he'll give me 4 months rent free. Now comes time to pay the rent. He said, no, the problem is the government. When the government do not have any law about the rent, means everything is fucked up. It's time for the pandemic. Government should interfere. Then you had this image someone sent me of the taxi fare of from the airport to Dubai those days. Any place in Dera 10 dirham, Dubai 10 dirham, Musharraf 12 dirham, Sharjah 10 dirham, Ajman 20 dirham, Queen, wrong spelling, 30 dirham, Ras Al Khaimah 60, Abu Dhabi 160, Al Fujairah 100. Imagine those were the days. Passengers are requested to report promptly for any incompatible driver. Good, those were the days. Then somebody sent me this to show me the airport being empty. He said these last two are Emirates Business Lounge. They said that Heathrow is, so this is Emirates Business Lounge, which is totally empty. It seems Heathrow is no more better. And here is a video of, I don't know, is this Dubai Airport? Not too sure. Is this Dubai Airport, but it's fucking empty. So you can tell me if it's right or wrong. It still looks empty. Okay. Then a couple of other things that expats have shared with me. This one was shared with me. One guy said, 9-year-old girl is married off to a 60-year-old stranger against her will. Let's reject and condemn any such ideologies that allow such ritual. This is sent by a Muslim guy, Wasim Altaf, of a Muslim practice that is in Afghanistan. Okay. So these were the serious bits. Now let's move on to a couple of funny bits, which I thought I'd share with you.
Are you fed up of life? Earning a pathetic salary, working long hours, having an ungrateful boss, facing office politics, the constant fear of losing your job, and after paying rent, groceries, shopping, and children's expenses, you were left with hardly any savings. Is this the life you dreamed of? Or do you wish to change your life forever? Meet Loy Machedo, the world's #1 personal branding coach. He will help you identify the real you, position and sell yourself by getting the job of your dreams, and make good money anywhere in the world. If you do not believe me, Google his name, Loy Machedo, and you will find 2 million web links online and over 200 recommendations from very happy clients. So the question is, do you want to change your life? If yes, then contact Loy Machedo. www.loymachedo.com. Who is loymachedo.com? Thinkpersonalbranding.com. What are you waiting for? Do it now.